We are all set to go, first against fourth.
Yes, I hear you.
Under the tutelage tonight of Marius Maitreya, who is the match referee. Scarlets have only won away from home once in this competition this season. That was in South Africa against the Kings, and they've never managed a season double over tonight's opponents, Leinster. But it is the Welsh visitors that get us underway tonight in Dublin, and the kickoff has been taken by Barry Daly. Good to see him back in action because he's had an injury interrupted season. So we've had to wait half an hour for the first score of the game, and it comes from the boot, the reliable boot of Kieran Frawley. Ross Maloney marshalling that Leinster line out.
Ball!
Tracy from an identical position.
One stop going backwards.
Don't have much time now, do you? Once it's set, you know, ref in on Leinster 10 to get the ball away.
Tracy breaks off.
No!
And it's there for Carney, potentially. That's a little bit loose. Good hands though from O'Brien, and O'Loughlin now. Can he get it down? And we have the first try of the evening, and it's come in the dying embers of the half, and Leinster have had to wait and wait for their opportunity, but when it presented itself, they took it with both hands, and it's a try for Rory O'Loughlin. Can we manufacture something from all the way back there with McNichol? Asquith to Jones, and into midfield they go with Steph Hughes, and on from Fonatia and Nicholas. Oh, and there's a little bit of daylight over on that far side around that fringe defence, back inside, and it'll be a try for the scrum half surely this time, and they've had to wait 51 minutes to get it, but Kieran Hardy gets a really, really well worked try from the Scarlets. That was absolutely brilliant stuff through the hands.
8, 9, 11 going to that man. I would not like to be the last defender.
He's probably telling him I'm coming for him.
So Gibson Park, and they do go to Lowe, and Lowe gets in on the far side. He is absolutely devastating from that kind of range. Gibson Park gets them moving. Maloney, how good has he been tonight in that second row?
Been really, really important to Leinster's performance.
Byrne, and they get it away.
Oh, what a sight that is, isn't it?
Abdaladze with his first real involvement, and this is seeking out the run of Barry Daly. Clinical, ruthless, and at times tonight they've lived off scraps, but in the end Leinster have found a way to penetrate this Scarlets defence, and all of a sudden it looks very much at the RDS as though it's game over.
Wasn't it?
And Noel Reid, who got his try last week in Europe, absolutely important there, but here comes the second try potentially for the scrum half for the Scarlets. Kieran Hardy, and he does get in. Well, this game is ebbing and flowing. The Scarlets in a real hurry to get on with things here, because out of nothing they've manufactured another really, really well taken try. Kieran Hardy's played exceptionally well tonight. Well, there was 3 Leinster players looking to get in the jackal position over that, so it was popped off the floor from Jake Paul. Brilliant stuff from him, the second row. And now they come looking again on the inside. Oh, it's brilliant, and the support potentially left and right, and the pass goes astray. And that surely is that now, but it's symptomatic almost of the Scarlets game all night. They found a gap, they found a hole, they just couldn't find the pass, they couldn't quite execute it, and it all ends in nothing for the Scarlets. What a game, what a finish, and it was right there for both teams at the death.
I found that really bizarre there. Asquith went through, but Kieran Hardy couldn't keep up with him. The space was on the inside, he was pulling away from Hardy. You'd think your scrum half would be able to keep up. He's been brilliant all day, but we watch here. Look, inside ball to Asquith, Hardy's there. He's just got nothing in the tank, has he? He can't get there. Absolutely run himself into the ground. You know, had the post been there, I'm sure Hardy would have been under the post, but you know, this game has taken its toll on him. What a finish of the game, though.